Ho, ho, ho. What are you doing here? Oh, that's right. We're testing things. So Mike is rebooting his PC. But I'm Steve from Mac84, and I'm chaperoning this test. We're trying to figure out how to do audio in fancy ways, and Ron was kind enough to share the tool that he used. So Mike installed that, and he's rebooting and recombobulating things. But hello, everybody. We had Garth at some point, Thomas, DJ Craze, Trina. So hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing okay. Merry Christmas Eve. Hopefully this won't take too long. But we're setting up all the preparations so we could stream on January 1st without much issue. Yay. And David, hello. And Mike rebooted his PC 5 minutes ago. So he should be back by now. Boy. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hopefully everybody is warm and cozy. I am now warm and cozy, but I had to unfreeze the water pipe outside again, which is fun. Hey, Retro Techie, how's it going? Hey, Joe. Everyone's doing okay? Good. Yeah, just waiting for Mike to show up. Hopefully he will. That's right. Happy holidays, no matter what you celebrate. Hope it's a joyous and a peaceful and a happy one. What does Mike have? Windows 95 installed in his damn PC? Come on. I celebrate no work. Damn right. That's the best gift of all. Using a heck of a lot of paid time off. There he is.
Hello. Oh, you went live?
Man of the hour. Yeah, well, you told me to.
All right, I can't hear a word you're saying.
Yes, we are. Now that you're here, I'm taking a break. I'll be right back.
Hey, Steve, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Now I can hear something. Hi.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Excellent.
I could not figure out that software. I'm going to need some more time with it.
Okay.
It's not like straightforward or anything.
Oh, why? I mean, there's some YouTube videos on that page I linked you to, so I would spend some time with that. You'd be all right. Hopefully, maybe, kind of, sort of.
It might work. I don't know. This is definitely not like working with a Mac. If this was a Mac, I'd already be done.
Well, that's
it has to be a
that we have with
fucked up Windows PC.
You know what you do, Mike? You get an audio splitter, like a headphone splitter, and then an aux cable. That's more my speed. That's what I do. That's why I have a headphone.
That's actually a valid idea.
I have a headphone splitter.
The only problem is I have it going through Bluetooth to my headset.
Oh. Well, then.
But I could do it. Just have the output. Well, I don't even know how I do that.
Yeah, so then you need a software splitter. I just do it the old way. Whenever I have to record audio from my Mac Studio to a microphone thing, and this Mac Studio unfortunately doesn't have a microphone or line in input. So thankfully, I have this little adapter that I got from eWays, and that has a bunch of I/O and USB. So,
there you go.
Yeah. So, anywho, well, Merry Christmas to you, Retro Tech.
Humbug.
That's the dynamic you hope for. Huh?
Max, do you? Yeah. You want to tell him how much your mortgage up to the eyeballs for that Mac Studio?
Yeah, let's look at my Apple Pay and see how much my my credit card payment plan is.
Trust me, his Apple
going
card is
down.
maxed out on that one.
Yeah. Let's see. My Mac Studio monthly installment of 9 out of 12, so it's almost paid off.
Oh, there you go. That's not bad.
But my iPhone is payment 15 out of 24. So I still got a ways to go on that.
I think my iPhone's on payment 3 out of 24.
Oh God.
Well, I just got mine a couple months ago.
Yeah, but mine's only like it's like $50 a month or $60 a month. It's not terrible, thankfully.
Mine's 40.
Oh, okay.
Then again, I didn't go for the top of the line like you did either.
I didn't either. I just went for a little bit more storage because I know I'm going to use it up.
Yeah, you went for but you got a Pro Max, didn't you?
No, I didn't get the Max.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I told you they're too big for my hands. I have delicate little tiny hands.
Oh yes, you and your delicate tiny little hands.
Well,
Well, I went for the Pro, or no, I went for the Plus, which is basically the same thing you have, Steve. It's just bigger.
Always had to be one up in me.
The iPhone, well, no, because the iPhone 14 is the same as the iPhone 13. It's got the same shit inside.
Yeah, I think that they just bumped everything slightly. So.
No, they didn't even do that. They just recycled everything.
I thought they gave it a slightly faster processor or something.
On the Pro model, they did, not on the regular model.
Oops.
So our phones are just the same. Mine's just a little bigger, and it's blue. It's a very pretty blue.
I used to care about the colors of the phone until I got an iPhone 3GS, which was white, and all the cases I could find were black. So I'm like, well, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be in the case all its life.
Yeah, mine's in the case. I think it's blue. Yeah, it's blue.
See, you don't even know.
Well, you can't. Oh yeah, you can. You can see it through the camera.
Well, the damn things are so expensive. I put a case on it because God forbid I drop it. Yes, this is now an iPhone comparison stream. Merry Christmas.
My dick's bigger than yours, okay?
Mine's smaller. Wait, let me get my where's my corded telephone? It's over there. I'm too late.
We have to sit here and compare dicks so we can see who's better. So mine's one number better than his, and it's bigger. So there you go. Claris. Somebody gives me a Claris.
Hey. Merry Christmas.
A pissing contest. Yeah, we're having a pissing contest.
Welcome to Mike's Pissing Contest. If you super chat $1,000, Michael will be happy. And he'll stop pissing on me.
Can't super chat on this channel.
Well, what the hell are we doing on here for?
Because I don't want to clog up my main channel with stupid miscellaneous bullshit.
Oh, I thought you. Well, are you streaming the real one?
Yes, the real one will be on my other. Yeah, that will be on my other channel. Yeah, that one's going to be on my main channel. This is just a bullshit. That one there will have like
language,
very minimal cursing.
I'll have to keep pants on,
stuff like that.
Standards.
You don't have to put pants on. I don't care. Nobody's going to look at your ass anyway.
Well, I mean, not until the second quarter.
So we definitely don't want to look at your frozen tits. That's for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that's not a pretty sight.
So did they warm up yet, or are you still good?
I don't know. You got some diamonds I could try and cut?
Oh, God. Oh.
And a slow fade into Mike's inner realm.
Yes. Welcome to my inner sanctum.
Huh.
Yeah. No, that's not what I wanted either. I forget how to use this software.
My heat is currently going, Jeremy, but it froze again, which I don't understand, because it was 8 degrees outside last night, and I cleared it, and it was fine all day until this evening, when about an hour and a half ago it froze, and it was like 17 out. So I don't understand, but whatever. About to get a hacksaw to the damn thing in a bucket and do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I get some heat tape, Steve. Put
Well,
some heat tape on it.
It's just like an insulation tape, or
No, you plug it into the wall and it actually heats it.
well, I would do that, but there's no outlet outside, and that's
Well, just run a fucking extension cord, you lazy bastard.
There are no outlets anywhere near that.
Steve, run it through the Bilco doors into the basement. Oh, are you fucking serious?
Yes, I am.
Jesus Christ, fucking Steam. I logged onto this account 25, 30 minutes ago and logged in just fine. Now it's saying, oh, well, we need you to log in and give us a code.
Please give us a stool sample to verify your identity.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I will. I was gonna go to Home Depot, but you know they closed, so obviously.
I had totally forgot today was even Christmas Eve.
Yeah, well, Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. So, yeah, I will be doing that. I also want to, if such a thing exists, which I'm sure it does, I just want to cut that pipe in half and put a little switch there, so when it freezes like this, I could just switch it and it drains in my sink, so I don't have to go out and freeze my nuts off. I'm sure it's against the code, but I don't care. My damn house.
Well, there's no reason you can't drain it into your slop sink.
Yeah,
you're talking about the sink in your cellar.
Yeah, it's against New Jersey code.
Really?
Yep.
Who the fuck's going to know besides you, me, and the 4 people in this chat?
Exactly. So what I'll do is I'd like it draining outside, you know, when it's not, you know, so freaking cold out. But so I want to leave that tube in. But what I'd hope to do, if I could get a little valve switch or something, just install one of those and then run a tube over, you know, the ceiling to the sink. So, you know, at least, you know, I have an alternative.
So I'm assuming you can't hear anything, correct?
I can't hear the game, but I can hear you. And that's all we really need. This game is Stray. It's about a cat. Burping is where it's at.
Yeah, my roast beef is coming back at me.
This stream is not brought to us by PCBWay because they're too cheap to sponsor any of us at a decent rate. I do have a high efficiency furnace. It's fancy.
I'm going to say it's brand new. It better be fucking high efficiency.
Yeah, better be. The damn money I paid out for it. Still paying out for it.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the one they put in at work, they keep having to fix.
Lovely. I mean, I've knock wood. That's the only real issue that this system has been having. And for the freaking $8,000 it cost us, that better be the only issue.
Well, the problem is heat pumps are great, but they don't work below 30 degrees. Very well. They do, but not very well.
Look at all these little kitties. See, I would tune in to your previous streams, Mike, but I didn't actually want to watch you play the game because I wanted to play it myself.
How are you going to play it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm saying that I didn't watch many of your previous streams on Stray because I wanted to enjoy the game for myself. I didn't want to spoil it or anything.
Yeah, I know, but how are you going to play it?
By buying it and downloading the goddamn thing myself. I'm not saying on your stream. I'm saying
it doesn't play on Mac, Steve.
I have a PC.
Steve, you need a better PC than that piece of crap.
You don't know the PC. I have a pretty damn good PC. It's a i5 6500 with a NVIDIA 980 or 970 or some.
Oh, I thought yours was older than that.
No. It was. I updated the damn thing in 2015.
Oh, that's right. You have that Optiplex, don't you?
Not the Optiplex is the one I got for $5. That's the downstairs PC. I'm talking about the quote unquote gaming PC I have here.
Oh, because I tried playing this on my laptop and it wouldn't play on my laptop.
God, yeah.
It would have loaded except my graphics card was too old. what's that got? The NVIDIA GeForce 460, I think.
Well, see, I had I think it was a 680 graphics card, and a few years ago, when the Star Wars Battlefront 2 game came out, I'm like, oh, I want to play that on my PC, and it was running pretty slowly. So I got a secondhand graphics card.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's a 970 or whatever it is, and all I did was
Oh, I'm
upgrade
sure
the
that would
graphics
be
card.
enough.
Oh, it
I
made
mean,
night and day difference.
I'm running this on an NVIDIA Quadro, for Christ's sakes. Which is not a gaming card by any sense of the word. It's a workstation card. But I mean, it plays this game just fine. Graphically, I don't think this game is really all that, like in terms of graphics. So I don't really think it's really that demanding.
Right,
but it's obviously more. It's obviously more demanding than the GeForce 460 I have. But
yeah, I'll trade you my gaming laptop, which is a Dell with a broken screen that I'll spray paint blue.
Well, I did buy a new laptop from Trina. If she ever tells me how much I owe her for it, it has
that you don't ask. Just let them ship it.
I got to pay her to ship it.
Just shove it in with my Mac Classic parts.
Well, she's shipping a whole bunch of stuff to me, so
might as well just drive across the border at that point.
I can't. I don't. My passport's expired.
Well, her.
She doesn't drive.
Oh. Well, we're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
That 20 frames per second is fine for anybody. I'm sure OBS capturing it is not doing it any favors.
Oh, yeah, it is stuttering pretty bad, ain't it?
Whatever. Everyone's here for our personalities. They can care less about the game. We can play Pac-Man.
I might have to go with the whole Skype into OBS captured setup. That might actually work better anyway.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I can't remember how to do that. It was a stupid plugin they had to up. All right. Well,
that's on the Mac. On the PC, it's a lot easier.
Oh, thank Christmas.
Yeah, because it's a Microsoft system, I guess.
Yeah, I'll Skype into you. I'll do it. Do it live.
Oh, yeah, that might be the way we're going to have to go.
Well,
that's why I wanted to try this. But yeah, I see it. I see even running through OBS, it's still stuttering really bad.
Now, Joe, you mentioned Discord. Does Discord have a plugin for OBS, or is because that's the thing? Skype has a plugin for OBS where it will do an NDI video capture. So, yeah. Yes,
no, I'm obviously not playing the whole game tonight.
Oh, well, obviously. And Trina, to answer your question, I don't know when I'm doing part 2 because it's freaking Christmas and I'm going to be like asleep the next 48 hours after. Not doing anything productive.
When do you do anything productive?
Usually at work.
Work?
Joe says that's how all the big streamers do it. That's kind of what it was designed for. Well, I mean, I guess there's a... Oh, now I have to freaking Discord video chat OBS plugin. Because Joe only vaguely answered my question.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, doing it on a PC is way, way, way easier than a Mac.
Yeah, well,
because I know on the Mac you have to do all kinds of weird shit, and the audio gets screwed up. And
via Discord, as of 2021, via Discord, there is no way to capture Discord video streams in OBS. You have to use window capture, just grabs the pixels. If you use Skype for Creators, a variant of Skype by Microsoft, it will provide an NDI feed for each participant, which can be intaken using the OBS NDI plugin. Yeah, that's what we've done before. I'm making a pizza pie. Very nice, Joe.
So what's your wife making?
The cakes for tomorrow.
Oh.
Which I'm not allowed to have until they're done. And tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll ruin them.
Because she said you're fat enough.
Well, we know that. Come on, little guy, jump. Woo. Oh, no. No. Oh, God. Ah, poor little guy. They're like, well, we'll just look at you. Bye. Well, that was a good game. Then I'm wrong. Joe, it's fine. I just thought, you being a fancy YouTuber and all. So I have this thing where once I watch somebody play a game, I'm not really interested into it anymore. Like I bought the Wind Waker, not Wind Waker. What was the Zelda one? The one you were
Breath of the
playing.
Wild.
Breath of the Wild. I bought that on the Wii U with the intention to play it, and I never got around to it. And then Allison wanted to play it, and the Switch one we got secondhand. And so she played through the whole damn thing. And so I have no desire to play it now. Same thing with the Pokemon game I got her, and same thing with the Kirby game. So, yay! So now that we decided that this method of streaming is not going to work, what do you want to do for the remainder of the stream?
Just sit here and bullshit with each other. Interact with these wonderful people that actually showed up.
You've showed up for the game, even though it's a bit lame that we have no audio. Something, something, something. Come on, Mike, sing it.
Bite me.
Yeah, the day Mike sings something that's when you know something's really wrong.
I used to be a really good singer.
Oh, isn't that a fact?
I was an honors choir in school.
Well, come on, give us a flavor of that.
Steve, you got 25 years of cigarettes and emphysema that are pretty much killing me. In terms of my singing, you don't want to hear me sing.
I love you anyway, Mike.
I think my ex said it very bluntly that she'd rather claw her eyeballs out than listen to me sing.
Well, that's great. Yes.
You know where the scale is for...
Oh, yeah, I found out my ex...
Yeah, one sec. I had to help her, Allison, with something. I'll be right back.
Oh, jeez. The hell with her. Tell her I'm more important.
That'll go over well.
That's
Mike
okay.
says hi.
She don't like me anyway.
She does like you, idiot.
Uh-huh.
I'll be right back.
She acts like she likes me, but she really doesn't. Trust me. Because every time I go over to their house, I always take more shit with me. Yeah, but the problem is, Trina, is I never take as much as I give. This is the best part right here.
You know all that stuff you said about me being fat, Mike?
Yeah.
Well, there's the batter left over from the cake, and I'm eating it. Hope you feel good.
I do.
Is there like an ASMR thing for fat people eating cake batter?
Probably.
I think we corner the market.
So you have to explain something to me. How the hell do you make a vegan cake?
By using flax eggs and non-dairy milk.
By using what eggs?
There's a few different egg substitute. One uses flax meal, which is like a grain,
Oh, okay.
and you mix it with basically like oil or something. I just eat it. I don't make it.
Oh, okay. I was just curious because I mean I've never tried to make a cake without using eggs and milk and.
Well, for example, if you get like those Betty Crocker boxes where it's like all like the yellow cake mix or the devil's food one, those are actually accidentally vegan, basically. So
Oh.
usually on the box it says, "Oh, add water and eggs." Well, if you add like half a banana or some applesauce instead of an egg, it comes out just the same. You just need that moisture. So there you go. This has been Eating Cake with Steve. Yes, and no gelatin, obviously. Yeah, this stream's gonna go real well. Fatty eats cake while Mike plays a game. I like where this is going. Oh, it's plenty enjoyable. And it'll get you fat too. So ask me how I know. This pistachio cake is really good.
Oh, I could go for that.
Yeah.
I love.
Maybe I drive over before I lick all of it up. The hell are those things chasing you?
Snot balls.
That's great. Joe, I need the recipe for that so I can make like 5,000 of them. Thank you. I'm not going in the basement. It's cold down there. It's so cold, Gus isn't even coming out of her little thing. She's like, "You got a treat?" No, I'm staying in my cozy little thing. Like until Mike's stream, I might not even stream. I have too much other crap to do.
Yeah, I didn't know you were streaming this morning. You must have been really bored.
Well, Misty is kind of, not doing the best, and I needed something to distract myself. But she's still eating. She's still drinking. So she's cozy. She just lays there all soft like. So.
Still white and floppy.
Still white and floppy.
Good. That's all that
And
matters.
still biting my fingers because she thinks they're treats. So
Well, that's
fun.
good. When she stops biting your fingers, she stops thinking you're treat, and then you need to start worrying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, she almost drew blood, so that's good.
Yeah, I think she did draw blood on me at least once. Little shit.
Not just a love nimble.
She's good. She's lucky. She's cute.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have had to come up with a few recipes for rabbit stew.
Dude, she'll fucking make stew out of you. It's a good thing she likes her medicine. Otherwise, I wouldn't have any fingers left.
Yeah, I'd just be careful. She might go Monty Python on your ass.
Exactly. I am taking a picture of that recipe, Joe, because that sounds easy and fattening.
Yes, we all need more fattening stuff in the world.
No rabbit stew. These rabbits are gentle and sweet, and they would not hurt a fly unless
These rabbits don't have enough meat on them for a good stew.
Yeah, you would actually starve to death if all you ate were rabbits, because there's not nearly enough fat on them, apparently.
Well, you know that's why Flemish giants and all them exist, right? They were originally bred for that reason.
That's why a lot of the animals in this world exist, because people want to eat things.
I just eat cows. Cows are assholes.
What did you ask Santa for, Mike? Steve, same question. You go first, Mike.
I asked Santa for a new car, but he said, "Fuck you, I'm too poor."
How am I going to fit that in my sleigh?
I asked Santa for a 2008 Saturn Astra 5-speed 2-door in blue.
I'm sorry, Mike. We only have it in hot pink.
Santa said that I'm too broke. No, I actually did find one. I found my dream car, and I can't fucking afford it. I'm pissed.
Well, good thing you're not buying it, because then I'd be pissed.
Yeah, well, if the L200 keeps giving me trouble, that thing's getting to the point where it's going to start needing it needs a lot of work now. But it keeps running.
Well, you saw the Christmas gift my van gave you.
Yeah. Well, I told you what mine did. Mine has a flat tire and a dead battery. At least yours still runs.
Yeah, you just can't turn the wheel, but I mean, you don't really have to turn the wheel.
Oh, you're just a pussy.
Right, Chris, to you too, yes.
Oh my God, I'm glad that you weren't around when I had my Dodge Dart. You shit a brick. Oh my God, it's got fucking manual brakes and manual steering. Oh, and manual windows, manual locks. The only thing that wasn't manual in that car was it did have an automatic.
My parents had a Dodge Dart. They called it the egg beater.
What year was it?
Oh, I don't know, but there was one speck of rust on it, and it just spread to the entire car.
Yeah, they do that. Mine was a 63.
I'll ask my dad.
And my Corvair, that was even worse. My Corvair was a stick.
Oof.
You probably don't even know how to drive a damn stick.
I used to when I was young and handsome.
So yeah, no, you don't know how to drive a stick.
Something about pushing the thing and then pulling it at the right time and switching, and yeah, I remembered it for all of like a week for driver's ed.
Kids. Driver's ed? My dad wouldn't even let me take driver's ed because they didn't have a stick.
Yeah. Well, we had to learn about it. It was like, it was an optional thing. You didn't have to like pass the test. They didn't ask
when I was a driver's ed, we had an automatic. That's the only thing they taught you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the it was part of my high school, so they had like it was either phys ed, like gym class, and then health class rather, and then they did driver's ed courses, and we had like a few spare classes, and it was either you go to gym and sweat yourself off like an idiot, or you could go to the optional ones where you could learn about like stick shift and other. They think they did one on agricultural vehicles too or something. I didn't do that one, but I was too lazy to do gym for a few weeks, so I went to the stick one, and it was just like you watched instructional videos for 40 minutes. I mean, like do that rather than run around like an idiot playing volleyball with a bunch of other idiot kids who don't like me.
Yeah, when I was getting my driver's license, I got my license kind of late.
Yeah, me too. My twin brother got his way before I did.
I had a choice between 3 different cars to learn how to drive on. One was a stick, the other one was a stick, and the third one was a stick. So I got to learn how to drive a stick.
I'm gonna put this stick
I'll be right back. I really miss it. I miss my manual transmission very much. Hey, I used to have a Spirit Retro Techie. I had a 1990 Spirit RT.
Oh, come on, Trina. Did you only have put 2 and 2 together by now?
Trina, if it makes you feel any better, I'm just as lazy as he is.
Damn right. That's why Mike and I get along so well.
That's why my house looks like shit.
I remember like you came over like one of the first times. And I'm like, oh, it'd be cool if we do this. And you looked at me, you're like, are you fucking serious? I was like, yeah, that's too much work.
What was it, like cleaning up the basement or something?
No, it was like I was like, oh, I have this PC, we could do this and that. And you looked at me like, you know how much fucking work that is? I'm like, yeah, never mind. Ooh, computers. I like this area. Ooh, CRTs. Is that a Model M?
Probably.
Nope, you knocked the hard drive
Sure,
off.
sure sounds like it when you step on it.
That's great. My first car was a hand-me-down car from my parents. It was a Toyota RAV4.
Ah.
And I drove that until the master cylinder broke and dumped a bunch of money in that to fix that. And when it broke again, I said, well, that was money I could have put towards a new car. And so I saved up, and then I put the down payment on the used Prius I have now. So
I will give you credit. At least you've had that same car forever.
you know how frugal I am.
Well,
Unless
then
it breaks,
again,
I'm not fixing it. I'm not changing it.
Then again, you don't really have that many miles on it either.
180.
That's not much for a Prius. I've seen them
No,
over
not at all.
300.
When I got it, it only had like 28 on it.
Oh, really?
So it was basically brand new. It was a dealer's car.
Oh.
So they must have bought it from some little old lady or whatever. And they had it for a while. And I got it.
I wouldn't mind a Prius, but man, they're so freaking expensive.
Yeah, they still command a lot of value.
They do, even the first gen or second gen ones. The ones like you have. Yours is a second gen, ain't it?
Yeah, second gen, because the 2009 is the third.
07?
Mine's
what year is yours? What year is it?
06.
Oh, no, okay.
But honestly, my dad had an 08 before he traded it in for a newer car. So he had an 08, and honestly, it was identical. Down almost down to everything. In fact, see, mine's an 06 with like everything but the leather seats. So I have GPS, Bluetooth, navigation, all that stuff.
That's okay.
His was a pared down version, but identical looking from the inside and out. I could not spot one difference. But I have the only thing I really hate about that car is the headlight system, because it uses those HID headlights.
Oh yeah.
So I had, and they failed.
Yeah, and they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah, Toyota wants $600 something to replace both of them. And whatever idiot designed this stupid car.
Well, just imagine if you knew a guy that worked at an auto parts store and got a hell of a discount if you never needed a headlight.
Well, this is what happened. So I went to Toyota. Because the headlight burned out, and they said, well, to replace the headlights, you have to take off the front bumper. And I'm like, are you serious?
That's not surprising.
Yeah. So thankfully my hands aren't huge. I was able to do it, but I was tired of them burning out. So I got these replacement ones that were supposed to last longer, and they lasted like 2 years or so. But every time I go to replace it, it's so compact that it's like, you have to remove this cup, this like top of a cup or something, and you don't have any space to let go of it. And so I had to use like a mirror and all, because I wasn't taking the bumper off. Screw that. I'd lose all the screws. So I was able to just do it without it. But it was just one of those things where I got fed up and I installed an aftermarket LED kit into it, which maybe you're not supposed to do, but I don't care. Yeah,
I'm actually thinking about doing that on my car.
And the first aftermarket LED kit, the LED got so hot, it just fell off of the light. It fell right off. The LED part just literally fell right off of it. It's like, oh, that's soldered well.
Hey, Joe said a very positive thing. He says Slant 6 is basically indestructible, and he is fucking right.
Yeah.
The only thing on my old Dart that still ran, that still worked well, was the freaking motor. I mean, the transmission was good too.
Yeah. So besides the lights, I've been very happy with my Prius.
I've been very happy with my Saturn. I mean, I've had the thing forever. It was used when I bought it.
I like the way it's, the console's laid out, and I have a lot of buttons on the steering wheel, so I could just mindlessly, like, without thinking of it, I could change the volume.
That's the way my Sonic is. My Sonic has all that fancy.
But see, when I rented a car a few years ago, it was like a 2019 Prius or something, or 2018. They changed everything for worse, in my opinion. Like, it wasn't as easy to. Like, everything was touch screen, so you couldn't, like, just change something. You had to go through a menu system. It's like, I don't want to do that when I'm driving.
Yeah, that's why I tell you what, that's one thing I like about my Sonic. It has a touch screen stereo. The radio's got the touch screen, and it's got CarPlay and all that shit. But it still has regular knobs for the HVAC system. I don't have to use the touch screen on the radio for anything really. Because I got steering wheel controls. It doesn't have power windows or power mirrors.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, it's got crank windows and manual mirrors, but it's got push button start, just like your Prius does.
Mm-hmm.
There's no key for it, and it's got like all the other options. It's got accident detection and all that shit. But yeah, it's still it's pretty basic in terms of like fancy options.
Yeah. Well, Mike saw how much crap I could shove in the Prius. I love the hatchback and the trunk space.
That's why I want an Astra, because they're hatchbacks.
I mean, I went to that Brooklyn E-Waste place, and there was like at least a dozen or two Macs in the back of my car.
Well, I remember when you came down to help me move out of my shed, and
oh gosh,
you put all that shit in the back of because you drove the Prius.
Yeah, I just put the back seats down, and then you take the headrest off the passenger seat, and you scoot that seat all the way up, and then you put that seat flat down, and it's like you have like a bed of a vehicle. It's great.
That's one thing I do. That's one thing I like about my Sonic. It's because the fact it's a hatchback. Like when I go and do laundry, it's so much nicer than trying to shove it in the back seat of my Saturn.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I used to go to Home Depot before we had the minivan, and would get 2x4s that were 8 feet long. They'd fit in the Prius. You just have to finagle them a little bit. Oh, excuse you. Bless you, rather. Oh, boy. So something tells me we'll have to do another one of these test streams with OBS and Skype.
No.
Yeah, I can't. Too much work.
Yeah, I'm lazy.
Well, that sounds great.
Now I forget the damn code.
EEP. That's the code.
Oh, 3748.
3748. 3748. Yay. Oh boy. I remember picking up the TV that I have. I bought it 4 or 5 years ago. It's a big old 65-inch TV. I remember I was at Best Buy and all I had was the Prius at the time. And I go there and the guy's like, "You sure this is gonna fit?" And I'm like, "I measured it. It should." And sure enough, fit like a glove.
Believe it or not, I fit this 60-inch LG in the back of my Saturn.
I believe it.
Barely.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you should see me when I went to Ollie's to go pick up the table and the desk and everything that I have. that was interesting.
No, Ollie's is a great store. I love Ollie's. Dangerous store to be in, just like Micro Center for me. Oof. Like, oh, I'll take this. I'll take that. I don't need this, but I'll take it. I'll buy this. I'll buy that.
I know.
That's why I
my
limit
problem.
myself to going to Micro Center like once or twice a year because I know I'm just spend like.
See, we don't have Micro Center around here, unfortunately.
Lucky you. I don't either. Mine's 45, 50 minutes away.
We have Best Buy, which is dubious
Yeah.
at best. So I went in there.
Take care.
I went in. Yeah, have a good night. I went in to go get an SSD the other day that I had ordered.
That's right.
They were on sale. No, I mean this was just recent.
Because you told me to get one. That's
Well, no, I just got another one since then.
Oh.
I picked up a 512 for $28.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I got the PNY 500 gigs for like $27 or something. 28.
Oh, okay. Well, then I picked up another one. I just picked it up on Thursday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you got one a few weeks ago, and that's I actually got two, and I was fixing up the iMac on my stream the other day. I could say it on your stream because he's not going to find out. But my nephew, that's who it was for. I was fixing up for my nephew, so I actually bought two of those SSDs, and I put one of those in there.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting one in my laptop.
Which
I
one?
only have my Toshiba.
That big ass one.
Hey, I play a lot of games on that thing.
Mike. I am so glad you are getting use out of that.
I like
beast
it.
of a thing that weighed down a container in my basement for decades.
That thing is fucking heavy as shit, though.
Oh God, yeah, of course.
Now, my boss told me, he said, "Oh, we're going to be bored on Friday. He said, you better bring something to do," or probably thinking I'm going to bring a book or something to read. No, I took my laptops with not my Toshiba. I took my MacBook Pro and my Air with me, so I could play some games.
Nice.
I ended up just using the Air because it's smaller and lighter, and I was only playing the Oregon Trail on it, so
yeah.
So I didn't need the i7 in the MacBook Pro. I know Jay always says that the MacBook Airs are crap, but I actually kind of like my little. I kind of like my little MacBook Air. I mean, as long as you don't push it too far and you know what the hell you're dealing with, it's really not that bad of a machine.
I used my wife's 2017 MacBook Air when we were in Japan on vacation, and I edited a video while on the bullet train. Because I was on that train for like 2.5 hours, and I edited a whole Final Cut Pro video. Granted, I exported at 720p and all that stuff, but it was fine. It took it like a champ.
Yeah, there's no way I would not even try to attempt to run Final Cut Pro on mine.
Well, what year is yours?
2011.
Yeah, I mean, you have to know the limits of the machine.
Obviously. It's a 1.6 i5, I think. And it's only got 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. It's like your bottom of the barrel model for that year. But I mean, for the little bit that I use it for, it works. And I like having it because it runs Mojave. None of my other computers in the house anymore run Mojave. Yeah, so if I have an older game, and I do have a lot of older games that won't run on anything newer than Mojave.
Well, even the 2017 that my wife has, it'll still run Ventura.
Yeah, but I have stuff that I like to be able to run under Mojave. I have Ventura. I have Ventura on my MacBook Pro.
Yeah, I haven't updated yet. I'm not doing that anytime soon. Everything is kind of working right now.
I'm not too crazy about it, honestly.
Well, that's why I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I got it to the point on my Mac Studio where Final Cut Pro is running fine. Everything else is running fine. I don't need anything to do anything different. So I'm staying for a little bit. Hell, I ran Mavericks until I switched to High Sierra. I went directly from Mavericks to High Sierra after testing a secondary boot volume for like half a year. because like things like my scanner and other things, they didn't update the software anymore. So it was like, well, I could either use my scanner or I could update the software. I'm going to use my scanner.
I have Big Sur running on my Pro, and I'm quite pleased with that.
Yeah,
Ventura,
I still have Mojave on mine.
Ventura, not so much.
I don't. There's no benefit other than security updates or whatever for running Ventura on an Intel Mac.
Yeah,
I'd say
well,
just stick with
I only
Monterey.
did it because I wanted to see what it was all about.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I'm no expert with the new stuff, but that's just my opinion.
well, I'm not an expert either, but
Yeah.
I think Big Sur runs just fine, and I think it's actually a pretty good operating system. I'm not crazy about all the changes they made to like the system settings and all that crap, and just see. I don't know. I think it's just bullshit in general that Apple makes us install a brand new operating system just to get new features in something like messages.
I know.
I
It's dumb.
just think that's just total bullshit.
Of course it is. I mean, at my old job, my work computer was running Mojave, and I skipped Catalina. I didn't go to Catalina, and I didn't go
hate
to Big
Catalina.
Sur. And the IT team was forcing me with security updates, and I couldn't run the updates for Norton or whatever because I was still on Mojave. And they said, "Oh, well, you have to upgrade." I said, "Fat chance. I still use QuickTime 7. I'm not doing, I'm not updating." And then I got let go, but so I never had to update. But I went straight from Mojave, and then this Mac Studio has Monterey on it. That's what it shipped with. So I went straight from Mojave to Monterey. I've never touched Catalina or a Big Sur, and I don't think I missed much.
Yeah, Catalina sucks.
Yeah.
I had it on my Mac Mini for a little while, only because it automatically updated, and I didn't have much of a choice.
Oh, that was when I bought off you.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible on that thing.
Yeah, I actually downgraded that to Mojave, which is fine because
I thought that's what I had on it.
no, you had Monterey.
Oh, that's right. I did have Monterey on that, didn't I?
Yeah, but I needed some 32-bit app stuff and just like the server apps that runs. I just said,
Oh, that thing runs Mojave. That thing runs Mojave like nothing.
Well, that's why I put it on there, because I was more performance than compatibility. I mean, not newer compatibility. So that was fine for me. It says this Mac Studio is running Monterey. Why do I need another machine running it? So. Misty looks like she wants a treat. I'll be right back.
Okay. He has to go love on his rabbit. Must love fun. I like Big Sur, Trina. I've been running on my Mac Pro for quite some time now. It runs great. I have no issues with it. The only issue I have is the fact I can't run 32-bit apps anymore. But that's not. I mean, that's my fault for upgrading, but that's why I still have That's why I like having the old MacBook Air around, because that has Mojave on it, so I can still run my 32-bit apps, which are just, they're all games. I'm making a mess out of all these books. Yeah, they do kind of feel the same, Joe. I don't know. Some are better than others. Like 10.6, that's Snow Leopard. That was great. And I'll be the first one to admit I don't really have a lot of experience with anything between 10.6 and 10.11. I kind of made the jump right from 10.6 to 10.11, which is Outcap. Hell, I'd probably still be running that. I actually do still run that. I have it on my server. I mean, I don't know why Apple is so obsessed with this every year updating of the OS. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not really necessary. I mean, granted, it is nice the fact that it doesn't cost anything, but you know, I guess it does keep them in control, because then they can control who gets what and everything else. That's what I have, a 2013 Retina. I love it. Oops. Yeah, it's a great machine, Trina. Just be warned, everything's soldered in. So whatever RAM you get with it, that's what you're going to get. So make sure you get one with at least 8 gigs in it. I'm not sure if they ever came with less than 8. Yeah, I mean, I have 8 gigs in mine, and I think it could use more, but I don't really do anything with it that's that terribly intensive, you know. Yeah, you can upgrade the SSD in them, but not the memory.
Oh boy. Got some big ass laptops here. This one has a broken charger for it.
Why'd you break it?
Oh no, these are my relatives. They
Oh.
said when you get a chance, try and fix it. Well, I finally have a chance. Dell Inspiron 1545. Why does that sound familiar?
Probably because it's on Mike's list of shittiest laptops ever.
Well, it only has an Intel Pentium inside, so I bet you the power jack to solder onto this thing is going to be costing more than what the damn machine is worth.
Yeah.
Inspiron 1545 power jack. Yeah, a whole new laptop for $15.
Yeah.
The power jack is 10. Oh god. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, to be honest, it's a $15 bidding auction, but still. Or you can buy one now for $27.
I doubt anybody's going to spend more than $15 on this piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I could also just like rip the hard drive out and give him a different machine.
Yeah, that would be good.
I mean, there are two machines here. That's the one with the broken power jack, and then there's this one, which I don't know what they said was wrong with it. Maybe it's just slow. And this is oh god. Guess what processor this has? I'll give you a hint. It's worse.
An i3?
Worse than that.
Pentium 4?
Worse than that, bud.
Pentium 3?
It starts with a C.
Celery!
A Celeron M, whatever the hell that is.
It's just a mobile Celeron.
Jesus Christ.
It means it's shittier than a normal Celeron.
Oh, God. Okay, I think they need an upgrade.
Jeremy, why would you have an i7 7700 just laying around?
Because he probably went to do a project or got it for parts or whatever.
I mean, if you don't want it, you can donate it to Mike's Mac Shack.
I'll take it. Be a nice upgrade to the PC I have.
Yeah. Well, I'm buying an Alienware off of Trina for $50.
Oh, that one. I was eyeing that i7 processor because the processor alone is only like $70 on eBay. I was kind of considering upgrading my gaming PC, but I don't really need to. I guess.
Yeah, but mobile i7s are different than desktop i7s.
Well, I mean, this is a desktop i7, but yeah.
Oh. But that has a GeForce 1080 in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Fancy.
Well, I got to make it work first.
Well, that's
There's no promises. Yeah, there's no promises it even works. I could
Trina
just
will
be,
happily take your money.
I could just be wasting $50.
That's quite a gamble. All right, Del, you
Oh,
sink all this money into this stupid use adapter PA dash blah blah blah. Yet this adapter is an official Dell one, and there ain't no PA on this damn thing.
Maybe you need to write PA on it so there is a PA on it.
Well, one of them clearly says PA-16 family. And this other adapter, well, they're both Dell adapters. It's not going to blow the damn thing up. See what you got me doing, Mike, on Christmas Eve? Tinkering around with broken old laptops.
I didn't break your hands to do it.
Yeah, you did.
It's not my fault you're an idiot.
Wow. Merry Christmas to you, too.
I don't celebrate Christmas.
It's not my fault you're an idiot. Ho, ho, ho.
I would have been smart and upgraded my family to Max by now.
Yeah, well, this is extended family. But still. Let's see if this thing blows up. Well, that don't work. Let's try the other power adapter it's supposedly not compatible with. Well, it's not compatible with because it won't shove in the hole. Trina, stop giggling. Yeah, light's not coming on. Sweet. Well, I guess I'll just rip out the hard drives and give them the data. It's the most annoying thing, though, because I don't have spare hard drives. So it's like...
You don't have spare hard drives?
Not anything good.
Oh.
I could give them a SCSI drive, but I don't know what they did with it.
I'm just surprised you don't have some SATA hard drives just lying around.
I only had the one SSD lying around, and that I put in the iMac for my nephew. I mean, I have desktop hard drives, but that ain't gonna do me good.
Yeah, that won't help you.
No, not at all. I don't even know how big this drive is. You will find out. But I do have a Sony laptop that my brother-in-law gave me. I could always give them that.
Yeah, there you go.
In there.
This
this is a Fujitsu hard drive with no readable data as part of the frickin' size of it. Go figure. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, Jeremy. I don't know the capacity of the damn drive. This is a Fujitsu MHV 2040AH. It's a 40 gig? Really? Well, that's small enough. All right. Good old IDE.
Yeah. Oh, it's IDE.
Yeah. Notebook IDE.
Oh, I thought it was SATA.
Well, this is an old Has a Windows XP Home Edition sticker on the bottom. So
Oh my lord, I wouldn't even waste my money on that thing.
that's saying something. All right, so that's one laptop out of the way. Let's see. This one is slightly newer.
Yeah, especially since I upgraded the crap out of that one you gave me.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing's rocking 16 gigs of RAM, and
Holy moly.
it'll have dual SSDs in it when I'm done.
I just read out the model number, Jeremy. I'm not doing it again. It's a Fujitsu 40 gig.
It's a
This is
Fujitsu
like-
drive. It's not even worth wasting money on.
It's probably a 4200 RPM piece of crap. I have use for drives that small. Buddy, I don't think the drive even works. The computer won't even turn on. And from what I recall from the story, it was in a power surge situation. So I apologize, but I don't think that would be a good fit. Right, this one is a SATA drive, a Seagate 250. All right, so now we're talking. So a $30 SSD would give them plenty of space for new OS and all their data from the other one.
There you go.
But there's one problem.
What's that?
It will still be a Celeron, an Intel Pentium with a Windows Vista sticker on the damn side.
Yeah, that's not even worth messing with.
Nope. I have that Sony laptop. I'll just give that to them. It's been sitting here not doing anything anyway. Merry Crimbus. Here's a laptop. I love and hate these panels on this stupid Dells. It's like let's use as much plastic as possible. So you could shove this in. I'm just curious how much memory's in the damn thing. I need to take the whole freaking thing off with me. All right, we got 2 whole gigabytes, I think.
Ooh, it's probably DDR2.
It is. So one of this is let's peel the sticker off because it's covering the manufacturer label. Well, this actually says 2 gigabytes, so 3 gigs of memory. What a weird configuration. I mean, that's sad. I'm definitely giving them an upgrade. Well, they're not my laptops to throw at Trina. I still have to get the data off of them. But I'd rather spend $30 on a 500 gig SSD for a laptop that already works than $15 for a power adapter board on a laptop that may or may not function properly otherwise. Yeah, no power left in this one. And the DC jack is just clean off. Just whee! I guess I could solder a power supply directly to it, but, you know.
There you go.
Probably not what the manufacturer had in mind. Oh, it's getting awfully freaking warm in this office. At least the heat's working, I guess. Yeah, that going for me. I have my camera looking at Misty. Is she looking at me? How did you get poop over there? Oh, this rabbit. She's very skilled at that. This came with Vista Home Premium. Ooh.
Oh, wow. wow.
So fancy.
I didn't know shit could come in premium versions.
Oh god.
That's some premium
All right,
shit
well.
you got there.
That's going back in the bag from which it came. Now we're gonna play a fun game.
What's that? Where did all the screws go?
No, but it's similar to the game I was referencing. And that game is where the hell did I put the laptop my brother-in-law gave me for parts? It's a big ass Sony with a touchscreen and whatever bloatware on it. Couldn't have gone for. Oh, that reminds me, I have to fix his laptop. I'm not gonna do it in this office. I'm sweating like a pig here. I have an HP Chromebook, but it doesn't work. So got that going for me. It's in beautiful shape too, so it's a shame. It was in that box of crap that the guy gave me when he gave me the Vectra. Oh, there's the laptop. Hey, how about that? Sony Vaio with the Apple sticker on it.
Oh, God.
I hope the power adapter's with it. A Dell docking station. Damn it. That's a nice laptop. It's a Windows 8 sticker on the back. I
Well,
told
that's
my
a-
brother-in-law to just
That's
get...
still pretty usable.
Yeah, I told him just get an SSD and the thing would run a lot faster. But no, he wanted to get a whole new laptop, and that's the one that is not supported by Windows 11, but decided to update itself to Windows 11 and fuck it all up. I mean, it's not a bad machine at all. I don't know what processor is in it, but...
Well, if it can run Windows 8, it can definitely run Windows 10.
Well, I mean, it could, but HP didn't update the software for the one I was referring to previously, so that was fun. I mean, technically the driver should work, but whenever you try and correct things, it just blue screens or freezes. I've never had a machine on besides like System 7 where you try and launch a control panel and the whole thing freezes. Oh boy. All right, where the hell did this thing go? Oh boy.
Well, I'm probably going to end this stream.
It's probably a good idea since I'm off looking for things I can't find. But this was a fun demo. Hopefully, we just add sound for the next one.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, let me know when you get the other stream set up, and I'll try and test that.
Yeah, I might fart around with it a little later here.
All right.
Go sit in front of my Mac and tunnel into my PC from there.
That sounds like a good plan. All right. Well, thanks for having me, Mike.
Thanks for showing up.
Of course, anytime.
So, to anybody who celebrates Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year,
Merry freaking
whatever.
Christmas.
Yeah, we'll be doing this again here soon. So, don't forget, New Year's Day, 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time, we're going to do this.
10 in the morning. What's the hell? It's a rush, man.
Wake the fuck up.
No.
You're going to be up anyway.
Probably.
Misty will make sure of that.
Yeah, that's true. She needs her meds at 10 a.m.
So you guys have fun. Thank you for coming. Like I said, have a good Christmas if you're into that sort of thing. If you're not, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, or whatever your deal is.
Celebrate it, have fun, be fat and happy and merry.
Yeah, there you go. All right, thanks guys. Have a good night.
Take care.